How do you come out of recovery? What happens to your life? You gotta start all
Well,
over
mine,
again, and
yes,
how bad
yes.
did you have to learn to walk all over again, and did everything still, like, automatically re-trigger that moment?
No, sir. You start like a baby. My first therapy, when I got out of the hospital, I was going back to therapy every day. Well, 5 days a week, rather. And my first therapy was stand up, sit down. I couldn't even do that by myself. My hands were really badly injured, so
Mhm.
I couldn't use my hands, and I was still getting surgeries on my hands and, things after I was out of the hospital. So, it was a long, tedious journey. No, when you don't move for that long, you lose everything, and you have to retrain yourself to walk and do everything.
But you still remember the did the fire incident still trigger as well in your mind as trying to also you're dealing with 2 different things in your life. No, several different things. You're dealing with restarting over. You're probably wondering, where are we living? How are we gonna pay for this? All this stuff hasn't set in pretty much what the community is doing because now you have to learn how to walk all over again. You're worried about the condition of your child that's in the hospital with the same conditions. You're worrying about your other kids. Take me into what that must have been like for you.
So, while I was in the hospital, all I wanted to do was be with my kids, period. First of all, I'm a homeschool mom. That meant my kids were always with me. And I also was a helicopter mom, but I have to admit it. So I was the mom where when it was time to do sleepovers, okay, that's cool, but you come in over here where
Right.
I could keep an eye out on what's going on, that type of thing. So my big thing was I wanted to see Benjamin, and the nurse kept telling me I'm not really ready to see him. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm ready to see him. Bring me my son. And when they rolled my baby in a little red wagon in there, and I saw him bandaged like I was, the reality of him going through the pain I was going through, I literally passed out at the sight of him. It just did a number on me. Just that visual
Yeah.
because I know how much those bandages hurt. I know what it means. That meant he was getting them same scourgings I'm calling them scourgings. They weren't trying to hurt me, but it just hurt. The process hurt. And you go through it daily. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe my baby is suffering like I'm suffering. So that was really, really tough. Another thing, when I was finally able to see my other 4 boys, I'll never forget, they wheeled me out in a chair, which is pretty painful, but I'm like, "I'll take the pain, I wanna see my kids." And when my autistic son saw me, he ran for his life because, of course, I didn't look like his mother. I had bandages everywhere. My hands were disfigured, and that just hurt my little heart. But my oldest son, I'll never forget, he grabbed his other 2 brothers and brought them to me. And he told them, he said, "This is our mother, and she's hurt and she needs us. Now everybody give her a hug." And I don't know. Yeah.